sporting fans, viewers, and subscribers. Welcome again to the Coach's Desk with host Coach Minzy. And we just want to give thanks for another day. Yeah, we're going to talk sports as usual. That's what we do. That's what we do on this Coach's Desk, talk sports. But before we jump into that, I just want to encourage you to go over to the fourth official YouTube channel. Yes, I want you to go over there. They have some good content over there on English Premier League football on a whole. So I want you to go over there and check in with the fourth official YouTube channel. Also want to give a shout out to I Am Sando YouTube channel. I want you to go over there and check it out. Good vibes over there, people. So just go over there and check out those two channels, Fourth Official and I Am Sando. Before we get into what we're about to do today, people, I just want to big up my subscribers, big up my persons who have always been commenting in the comment section, liking the videos. Kudos to everyone that have helped Coach's Desk channel to be where it is at this moment. So if you are new to the channel, I'm also encouraging you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when we do the new videos, you will be the first to know about it because you'll be notified. You know what I mean? So let's get into what we want to talk about this morning. Alright, we're going to talk some football because it is quite interesting that Jamaica has a very good chance of making it to the World Cup in Qatar 2022. However, there are some challenges that they will face, challenges that include administrative running of the whole JFF, challenges like team selection, and challenges like the schedule that has been set up, which might pose a huge challenge to the Reggae Boyz. But with all that said, the Reggae Boyz do have a realistic chance of making it to the World Cup. And the coach and the management staff would have been scouting some players from England, and some of these players would have been showing interest. And I believe, from my standpoint, if we get these players, then the scheduling, the administration, team selection, to a lesser extent, would not stop this team from making it to the World Cup. This current batch of players that we have is a very talented batch of players, and I do believe that they even showed that they have a little grit and determination. They worked through the adversity down there in Saudi Arabia, and they did extremely well given the circumstances. So we're expecting upward mobility from this team. Now, there are about 9 players that I'm going to be talking about that wants to play for the Reggae Boyz, or that the management team wants them to play for the Reggae Boyz. I don't believe that we're going to get all of them, because some might be holding out for a chance to play for England. You know what I mean? However, we're just going to list them out. And to begin with, we're going to talk about Levi Moore, a central defender from Reading. He's the captain of Reading. He's doing extremely well over there in England, and he would be a tough and solid defender to add to the Reggae Boyz. You know, we have Lowe, we have Mariap already, but he would be a very useful addition given the schedule that is coming up, and player rotation is going to be very key and vital. So adding Levi Moore would be a very good addition. Actually, the last Gold Cup he was invited. I'm not sure why he didn't play. However, he was invited, so he's already on the JFF radar. All right, so remember that name, Levi Moore. Another defender there that is very useful to the setup is one Ethan Pinnock, and he's a cousin of Nyron Nosworthy, who played for the Reggae Boyz in time past. Ethan Pinnock, he's also a central defender. He plays for Brentford. He's a very tough defender, and he would be a useful partner to Levi Moore, to Mariappa, and Low. So what I always say is that to get a team of 2 players per position would be very good for Whitmore, especially with this scheduling that is coming up. So with Ethan Pinnock, I understand that Ethan Pinnock is already looking about his passport. So if all goes well, then he would be a very good addition to the Reggae Boyz defensive unit. All right. Now, we also have another person that is would be a good addition to the defensive unit. That is Javon Anderson. He's a right back player. He plays in Lazio. Actually, he was born in Netherlands. However, of course, the parental background Jamaica. He's also one that is scouted. So he would be a very good addition to the defensive unit of the Reggae Boyz. Now, we have a plethora of attacking players coming up in the Reggae Boyz team. Very good attackers, goal scorers, lively wingers. And an addition to that would be one that is heavily scouted. We understand also that he is looking about his passport, Kemar Roofe. Yes, he plays for Rangers and he's a striker or centre forward, and he also can play the winger role. So if we get this player, then you see the attacking prowess for the Reggae Boyz would be sublime, as they would say. So Kemar Roofe would be a good addition to this Reggae Boyz unit. Now, another top striker, forward, centre forward, is Ivan Toney. He plays for Brentford as well, and he has been making a name for himself over there in England. However, there's an interest for him to play for the Reggae Boyz. I don't know how advanced the negotiation are, but he is also one that is scouted. And if we get him, we also have another good forward up front. We know already that we have the Corey Burke and the Shamar Nicholson, and these players are playing outside of Jamaica as well. But like I said initially, it's good to have more than one players in one position, given the toughness of the different type of opponents. You use players based on the opponents that you're gonna play. So definitely Ivan Toney, good striker there from Brentford. Another player, Nathan Ferguson, he's a defender from Crystal Palace. Tough defender, yes. He's another one that wants to play for the country, or the association is interested in him playing for the country. So let us see where this one goes. I really don't have any information on this chap, Nathan Ferguson, but I know that he plays for Crystal Palace and he's a defender, very solid defender for Crystal Palace. Also, we heard about another winger, Rolando Aarons. Actually, there are 2 cousins. There's another Aarons who is a cousin of Rolando. He plays football as well in England, but the powers that be, they are interested in Rolando Aarons. He's a winger and he plays for Newcastle United in the English Premier League, and he's doing pretty well for himself, pretty well for the club. So if we get this additional winger with Leon Bailey, with Bobby Reed, and now the likes of Rolando Aarons, then trust me, we're gonna give defenders a whole lot of trouble. So once we sort out the defensive end of our game, and with this, like I said, plethora of attacking players that we have, then goal scoring is going to be easy for the Reggae Boyz. And that's my opinion. We also have another tough central defender. He plays for Everton in the English Premier League. Many of you would know him, Mason Holgate. Very solid defender. Everton has been doing pretty well in the English Premier League so far. At one point, they were leading the league, and Mason Holgate would have been a contributor to that. So if Jamaica were to get this youngster, definitely it would be a good pickup for the Reggae Boyz. Like I said before, many of these players, some of them are holding out to get a chance to play for England, but I'm certain that if they don't get that opportunity, the next best thing is Jamaica, because these players want to play football. The international games they want under their belts. Also, for a chance to play in the World Cup, not many would turn on that opportunity. So we spoke about all these players who might be playing for the Reggae Boyz. You might see a few of them in the Gold Cup coming up next year. So look out for these names. Now, one of the positions that we've been having challenges with in recent past, is the defensive midfield, central midfield area there. Yes, we've been having a little challenge with that. We've been rotating players, we've been putting players out of position. Pretty much Michael Hector has been playing that position the best so far, but there's an identification where that position is concerned, and that is Isaac Aiden, and he also plays for Newcastle United. He would be a very good addition to the Reggae Boyz unit. Very, very, very good addition. He's a very good player. He plays the position very well. He's a box-to-box player. He reads the game very well. So if we were to get this youngster, Isaac Aiden, to add to the talent that we have here in the Reggae Boyz team, with a Leon Bailey and all those players, Daniel Johnson, of course Ravel Morrison, it's gonna be a very good unit. If we could just keep these players together, then I believe that adding Isaac Aiden in the center of the park is gonna be a plus for us, because I believe that they tried at Ravel and Daniel Johnson there, but these players are attack-minded football, so it didn't work out well. Like I said, Hector played it pretty useful, but to have someone that is playing in the Premier League in this position in a Reggae Boyz team, it augurs well for the team going forward. I know that Whitmore might be scratching his head right now in terms of his team selection. That has been, I believe, one of his weaknesses. But if he get this selection thing right, I do believe that the sky is the limit where this Reggae Boyz team is concerned. So viewers and subscribers, I want you to share your views. Do you think that we need all these overseas-based players? Well, if you don't believe, I do believe that we need it, because quite frankly, nothing is happening in our local Premier League. Our players out here, they are not playing any football. They have been training, and no football. And from what I see, I doubt it very much that football will be played anytime this football season for the local Premier League players, because persons are expecting a spike after the Christmas season, and once there's a spike, the powers that be are going to say that no contact sport. So we hope that this talent that we have will not fall through the crack, but this talented pool of players will qualify for the World Cup coming up in 2022. That's it for today. Remember, please to share, subscribe, like, and comment, and please to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend about the Coach's Desk as we continue to grow. Big up yourself.